everyone. Last class we discussed about some changes, especially slow and fast changes, natural and man-made changes, periodic and non-periodic changes, reversible and irreversible changes. Now we are going to discuss about a detailed study about changes. Melting of an ice is a change. The ice is changed into water. Burning of a paper is a change. Clear? Here the paper is changed into ash. Folding of a paper is a change that changes the shape of a paper. Growing of a plant is a change that turns a seed into a plant. Breaking of a glass is a change that changes the form of a glass only. Mixing of salt in water is a change. Here we will get mixture of salt and water. Okay. So we can classify the changes into two types. One is reversible, second one is irreversible changes. Reversible and irreversible changes. First one, physical change. The change is only in the state, size, shape and color. There is no change in the chemical composition of the original state. Original substance or original matter. There is no change in the chemical composition. Here there is only change in the state, size, shape, color, etc. Examples of reversible changes are: first one, filling a balloon with air. If we fill the air in the balloon started to become bigger. Here, just the shape of the balloon is changed, but this change can be reversed. When balloon is reversed? Yes. When we let the air out of the balloon comes back to its original shape. Here we can say it is a reversible change or physical change. Next example is melting of ice. When a cube of ice is taken out of a refrigerator, it started to melt and change into water. That is, the ice is a solid form, it changed into liquid form. Okay. It turns again into ice. How? We can freeze the liquid, that is same water, and it will again turn into ice form, that is a solid form. So we can say it is a physical or reversible change. We can understand ice is a water and liquid form is also a water. This means that no new substance is formed. No new substance is formed in the physical change. Here you can see one candle. We can weight this candle on a beam balance. After that, melt the wax and again weigh the beaker. So you can find out that the two weights are identical. This means that there is no change in the mass or substance involved as a result of physical change. Once again, there is no change in the mass or substance involved as a result of a physical change. We can cut an apple into slices. Here, only the shape of apple is changed, but the amount of substance is not changed. Only the object is divided into some parts. Clear? That is, there is no change in the chemical composition or no loss or gain of energy in the case of physical change. Another example of physical change. Here water is changed into steam by absorbing certain amount of heat energy. The same amount of energy is needed to given out when the steam changes back into water. That is, there is no gain or loss of energy in the case of physical change. There is no gain or loss of energy in the case of physical change. Next example, making a pot out of a clay. That is, clay is mounted into pot. Here the shape of clay is changed, no new substance is formed. Again we can use that pot is turned into clay. Here there is a change in the state, size, shape, color and texture only. Any new substance is formed? No, there is no new substance is formed. Any change is there in the chemical composition? No, there is no change in the chemical composition. Okay, and any change in the mass of substance? No, there is no change in the mass of substance. Is there any loss or gain of energy? No, there is no loss or gain of energy as a result of physical change. These are the characteristics of physical change. Some more examples is there in your textbook. Please go through that. Sublimation of iodine is an example of physical change. Breaking of glass, drying of wet cloth, crystallization of sugar, crystallization of salt, dissolution of sugar in water, etc. Glowing of an electric bulb, etc. is there. Please read the examples of physical change and study very well.